Welcome back, guys, to RollPlay. I've been going into the second half here of week number 13. You guys rolled initiative and failed the initiative roll thanks to Ryan.
I don't like to say failure. I like to say we were slower at our initiative. You know, we still succeeded. We still get a turn.
That's true.
I like to say I allowed them to go first. Cockily.
Yeah.
There you go. That's
Come at me, bro, is what I said, and I let them take a swing.
So I need to know positions before we go into this. I know Riley is the one that's up front in front of this bush. What are the rest of you doing?
I said I drew my bastard sword and I charged straight at the bush.
Okay, so we'll put Rich and Riley close. What are Ricardo and Cobblepot at? Or doing, rather?
So I was actually going to pretend like I didn't see those guys and stop at the same time. So I'm not charging, but I'm ahead of Ricardo.
Okay. And Ricardo, you're in the back?
I'm ahead of Cobblepot.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'll be right behind him.
Okay, cool. These four hobgoblins walk out of the bush. All of them have sword in hand. Two of them go to strike at Riley. One of them hits. Riley takes 6 damage. Two of them go to strike at Rich. Both of them miss. And
That's right, AC 12, motherfuckers.
On the other side...
I'm 16.
Oh, you do have AC 12. They still miss, though. On the other side of the road, as these four step out and charge the... wait, you guys are on horses, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Argo takes 6 damage, not Riley.
Ooh.
Did you roll for
Why?
Argo's HP?
Cat's lucky day.
I don't remember.
Is it on your character
Why?
sheet?
That's never happened before.
Well, if you're on a horse, then if they are on the ground, they would attack the horse, not you.
Also, JP, did these hobgoblins yell anything that we could understand?
It's 11 AC, I guess it doesn't matter, but 19 HP.
19 HP, okay. He
Are you
takes
sure?
6.
Does my horse dodge stuff easier than I do?
He has 11 AC. He doesn't have like a dodging proficiency. What did you ask, Ryan?
Did the hobgoblins yell anything at the beginning of battle, and if so, could we understand it?
I'm looking to see what language they speak real quick. Where the fuck does it say that, Neil? It's usually in their ecology?
Before combat, in the first
oh.
intro section.
Oh, you have no idea what they're saying. It just sounds like gibberish. On the other side of the road, 3 hobgoblins step out, these all with short bows, and they all 3 fire at Cobblepot. And all of the arrows go whizzing by. One of them actually holds his bow too long, and the arrow just goes straight up, cocking back, and he falls to the ground a little bit. He won't make an attack next round. It's y'all's turns.
Did I rest? Like, do you get your health back when you rest?
Only 1 HP per resting. Yeah. So
okay.
unless Ryan healed you, then you are still at whatever HP you were from those owls.
Sorry, what did you say about when they yelled? Can we understand them?
No, it just sounds like gibberish.
Okay. All right. I'll let the fighters go first.
Okay. Rich, Riley, what are you guys doing?
I'm going up these 3 in the bushes.
4 in the bushes.
Yeah.
They're
4
on
in
the
these
road
bushes.
now. Yep. Okay. Go ahead.
Me too.
All right.
I attack whatever's closest.
+1 for horseback. 3, 4, D20 plus 4, 11.
Oh, do I get +1 for horseback too?
Yes.
Just because they're not on a horse.
Yeah,
Yes.
high ground.
High ground. Rich misses. Riley hits. Riley crits.
Are they large?
These are medium-sized creatures.
Damn it, Riley.
So hit,
Ooh.
crit.
Okay,
If
so
I still have
attacking long swords.
If I still have strength, it'd be a 12.
No,
on
it was
11.
no. It was actually 4 hours past. I'm gonna be the dick.
Okay.
Roll one more d8 because you crit him on your second strike.
He's not dead after 10 damage.
You got to roll another d8.
Like, can I attack 2 at the same time?
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah, so you go up and you're like riding by these two. They're basically lined up on the side of the road. The first one you run by with one sword and cleave off his head. The second one you run by and cleave off his head.
What?
So Riley just chops 2 heads off right off the bat. Cobblepot,
Well, that's pretty cool.
Carter, what are you doing?
What is Riley's HP?
Riley, what is your HP? I think it's 11.
It's 11 right now, yeah.
Of 11
17.
17.
Okay, I'm gonna give her a.
And I'm not gonna take, I don't think I'm gonna take damage for at least a little bit. My horse will take it.
I'm gonna heal
You're
Riley.
willing to, wow.
I'm gonna ride up to her and cast a Cure Light Wounds on her.
Okay.
So that's 2d4. Is that correct? Or is it d8?
D8.
D8.
Nice.
So it's
We did a
7 total because I get 4 and then
Here we
the
go.
extra d4.
Yeah. You're at full
Math.
HP.
Was Rich rolling with the bonuses from my strength? Was
No.
it still active?
No.
Okay.
You should do that in battle, not just when you're off riding.
Yeah, it was a wasted. That's why I was asking.
I don't
Blair.
I don't like wasting a turn.
It's true.
Anyway, I will do Melf's Acid Arrow on one of the damaged goblins.
Okay. I don't think you've ever used this before. Hold on.
It says 2d4 per level. I'm level 3. Does that mean 64?
You got to roll to see if you hit first.
Oh, yeah, true.
Give me a d20.
20, right?
You hit the magical number. You do hit.
Perfect.
Let's see. Inflicts 2d4 points of acid damage with saving throws for items on the target. There's no splash damage for every 3 levels the caster is achieved. Yes, it's unless somehow neutralized, lasts for another round, inflicting another 2d4 damage each round. Yeah, give me a 2d4.
It's just a 2d4? It's not a 64?
Yes, it's not a 64. That would be crazy. overpowered.
Lame. Yeah.
Okay. Which one? Are you shooting at the archers or are you shooting at the fighters?
At the archers.
Okay. You return Melf Acid Arrow to one of the one of the archers and hit him in the chest and he falls over.
Cool. You're poisoned, bitch!
as he's dead.
He responds.
Is he really
and-
dead?
Yeah, he falls over. Yeah. He responds in some gibberish, but let's roll initiative.
Your dead body is
So-
poisoned.
They're all hobgoblins, and none of us understand what they're saying.
Correct.
I'll roll
I yell,
initiative then.
You guys go first.
I yell out to Ridge, we should keep one of these hostage. Find out who's after us.
I mean, they're pretty weak, to be honest. I wasn't even trying with my Melf's
I go up and conk him on the head with my wrench.
Okay. Give me a
Or
d20.
I'll ride by and
Give me a
swing
d20
it.
plus 1. Or-
Was one of the ones that Katz killed with his acid arrow one of the archers or one of the melee men?
One of the archers. There's 2 archers
the
left.
archers.
There is
Oh.
2 archers left, 2 melee left.
Okay.
Ryan, you go up and try to strike. Even with, I think you get a +2 because you already have +1, but you miss regardless.
Alright,
Did all the archers get both their attacks?
No, they only got 1 attack per round.
I tried the same thing as Cobblepot. I take the butt of one of my... I don't want to waste an attack. Yeah, I take the butt of one of my swords and I try to hit one of the goblins with that. And then if that doesn't hit, I follow it up with my other sword again to try and hit him on top of the head, just to knock him out.
Okay, so first strike is to stun.
They're
You
both
miss.
to stun. It's just if I don't hit with the first one, then I'll try to stun again.
Miss and miss.
Yeah.
Alright, I want to kill.
Okay.
I feel blood.
Miss.
And second attack, 14.
Miss. These hobgoblins are fucking pulling a Neo on you guys and just like flying through there as everyone misses their attacks. 5 strikes in a row. Ricardo, you're the hope of the party right now. What are you doing?
Are the archers clumped up somewhat?
I'd say they're 2 or 3 yards apart from each other.
Okay. In that case, wait. It. Okay, I'll cast Burning Hands.
You do need to run up to them to do that. Remember?
Well, that's dangerous, but I think I kind of have to, right? Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Yeah.
So I'll do that.
Senseless beyond. I don't think you have to do a d20 for that. I think you just do your
No.
damage. 120 degrees in front, 5 feet long. Yeah, let's say.
It's just front.
Yeah, if you do enough damage to kill the front one, the damage will spread to the one in back of it, because they are within range
Okay.
for it to hit both. So you roll a 1d3 plus 6, because you're level 3.
Por favor, hermanos, no me fallen. There we go. Wrecked.
Yeah, you do enough damage to, well, as you cast a spell, the entire hobgoblin's skin is seared and starts bubbling in front of you. But he does not fall over. He's just really fucking wounded.
That's so cool.
You're really fucking wounded, bitch.
Why does it look like your hands are glowing when you do that?
Because what?
Yeah,
Oh,
when you're going like that.
Oh, really? It looked cool.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
See, let me-
Their turn.
But-
The 2 warriors.
Yeah, it's like reflective.
Two warriors in front of Riley rode by and killed 2. So these would be attacking Rich. What is your AC?
12.
One of them hits, one of them misses. You take 1 damage. Your horse takes 1 damage. We didn't roll for your HP, so if you want to do for that.
According to my notes.
Did you roll
Oh
for
no,
your
I
HP?
gain a ton of HP from my ring of regeneration. I get 10 HP per day. I'm at full. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah. But he strikes your horse for 1 damage. You didn't roll for that. Have you
I'll
rolled
roll
for
it
your
now.
So just 3d8 plus 4 or something like that?
Plus 4? Why plus 4?
I don't know. I thought it was that. Okay, so he's
No.
at 15 HP.
Yeah.
The other 2 archers, one of them is at point blank, so he can't. The one that you seared, Cats, he's still like bubbling, like his skin is basically bubbling. He's also right in front of you. He can't really make an action. The other one sees the one in front of him take this full frontal flame to his face, and he gets wound up and takes a shot at you, Cats. And he does indeed hit you. A arrow sinks into your right arm, hits you for 4 damage. Let's do initiative.
Bitch.
Who wants to do it this time?
Cats, you got hit.
I got hit. Okay.
How much HP did you lose?
Ah, fuck us.
They go first. The 2 once again try to strike at Rich's horse. One of them hits. Your horse takes 5 damage. The archer that was
No silver hoof.
the archer that was in front of you, Cats, has actually started to run the opposite direction away from you. And the one that was behind him once again fires another shot. And it whizzes by your head as you stand true and stake your claim where you're standing, and you look unfazed. Y'all's turn.
Okay. Can I say, like, can I look at him and not take my turn, but just say a couple words?
Totally, if you want to do that.
I'm hoping this will scare him. Okay.
Okay.
That's my hope here. Krugus the Heartbane.
When you say that, the area around you starts to somehow get a little bit darker, and your eyes. What color are your eyes? Are they red?
Sure. I
Yeah,
like that.
they actually turn start
Yellow.
to like No, they start to turn black, like the entire eye does
Oh shit.
when you say that, and he is very afraid. In fact, yeah, he actually, as he's holding his bow, his arms start to shake, and he can't keep it together. He drops his bow
Awesome.
from your intimidation. What are the rest of you doing?
All right.
I want to swing at one of these hobgoblins nearby.
Okay,
13.
miss.
Rich
I
is
yell
really
out.
frustrated with the shenanigans.
I yell out at one of the hobgoblins, "Who sent you here?" And then I go to strike both of his shoulders at the same time. So I'm going to try to cut off both of his arms.
Okay.
Or hers.
Called shot? Or are you just hoping that's what happens?
Yeah, I'm trying to aim for the shoulders to chop the arms off.
It's usually a -4 for a called shot.
Alright. I'm not afraid.
Yeah, the first one you actually do hit his shoulder. We'll see if
And I
it's the-
slice the arm off?
Roll your damage.
Oops.
Neil, on something like that, would you do a critical table and severity to see if it actually is chopped off?
On a called shot?
Yeah.
Rulebook says called shots don't they don't do anything special. Like if you called shot a dragon in the eye, it doesn't actually blind the dragon. But those are the rules as written, so you can
That's
do whatever you
straightforward.
want.
Yeah, you rolled high enough on your damage. You go to cleave his right or left arm off.
Whichever one's holding the weapon.
I can't leave that open.
Alright, if
Let's
his
do-
right.
One is left, two is right.
I
You
would've
take
aimed,
off
but
his
I would have
right
aimed.
arm.
I would have aimed for the one with the sword first, and then with my other sword, the one that's without the sword.
You can't, no, because you rolled a 20 on your first hit. I can't allow that. Anyways, you
But,
do hit his
but
right
the
arm.
first one was with my +1 sword, so I would have aimed for the more important arm with it. Like,
Yeah.
actually, not.
It's still going back. Anyways, you
Alright.
chop off his right arm, and regardless, he loses his arm that had the weapon in it. It clean cut, falls to the ground. He looks down at his arm and starts screaming in terror.
And I yell again, "Who sent you here?"
What are the rest of you doing? Cobblepot?
I will just swing at the most wounded hobgoblin.
Okay.
You said I get a +1
So
for
mine-
horseback?
Yeah. And a +1 for being level 4.
8.
Yeah. That's a miss. Riley, the one that you cut his arm off with, after, like, when it's there, when the initiative round comes up, you see, as he was screaming, he's basically passed out from shock. He's on the ground. You don't know if he's alive or if he's passed out or what. So there's one in front of you guys, and there is 2 archers still left. Damn.
Okay. But one of them is running, right? One of the archers?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and the other one's like scared to shit, which I'm gonna hit with my staff.
Wait, didn't you intimidate this round?
Oh, okay. I didn't. I was just saying that. Like I asked if that would take my turn. So. Would it?
Yeah, it
Just
does.
saying a few words.
It does.
Okay, cool.
Let's do a initiative roll. Tie.
Nice.
Roll again.
Tie? What?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
They go first.
Huh.
The one that's running continues to run, the one that you charred, Ricardo. The other one with the bow is spending his round picking up his weapon and trying to restring it to the best of his ability. The one that's standing in front of Rich goes to strike once again, and it does indeed hit your horse for 1 damage. They just roll like shit today.
Silverhoof, no!
And the one on the ground is just lifeless. He's not moving at all. So there's 3 left. 1 melee.
I turn
2
to
archers.
Cobblepot and I say, "Can you tie up the goblin on the ground and make sure he doesn't bleed out?" And then I gallop after the archer that's running.
Okay. You can catch up to him.
Oh, can I attack too?
Yeah, totally. You're on horseback.
Alright, I aim to just slice off its legs.
That's a low strike. I don't know if you'd have to be on the ground. Like, how are you
Okay.
gonna chop off?
Can I
someone's-
just charge him with my horse to knock him out?
To trample
and then
him?
sever him after. Yeah.
I don't know the trampling rules. Do you, Neil?
I am looking them up as we speak.
All right,
And his
There is
back
an
turns to me,
overrun.
so
I'll just keep scratching the dog's ears.
Options. No, not overbear. What's overrun? Mounted charge. Here we go. Mounted charge against foot troops give the charging character +2 bonus to attack, and +1 bonus for being mounted, so +3. The charging character can also use his mount to move through enemies, possibly knocking them down or trampling them. Excellent. You can do it. It doesn't tell you how.
Okay. Let's say you just do a normal. Since you have high ground, you're going to
I'll
trample
just try
him.
and hit him over the top of the head with the back of my sword again.
Okay.
Do I get anything since the back is turned to me?
Sure. You get a +2 for being behind him.
So
Plus-
+7 for
Yeah. That seems really high, but okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you totally have an issue doing that with your first strike. The second one, though, you need to roll full damage because you strike him too hard on the head.
Damn.
He takes 5 HP in the hilt of your sword.
Do I go twice?
What?
Do I roll twice my damage?
Yes. Actually, you need to roll another D8 as well. You cleared by...
Yeah,
Yeah. So roll another 2D8.
I did.
No, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
wait.
Roll another D8 now.
3 of them?
Yes.
But I only did one. Oh, it's a higher crit. Right. Well, damn, I'm just too good for my own good.
Yeah, you go to like strike this guy in the head to stun him, and the is this with Rev or no? The first weapon was Rev.
Yeah.
With your offhand, and the hilt of the sword like plunges into his skull, and you basically
Right.
crack his brain or crack his head open.
I sigh and I say, not again.
All right. There's still one standing, so I want to take
Yeah.
my horse over there and kill him.
Yeah, totally. You have a hard time getting over there and striking him for some reason. I don't know what's going on, Rich.
I'm also gonna try and kill this guy.
Which is not happy. Oh, I get 2 attacks this round.
I,
Yeah,
I-
it doesn't help you though.
Fucking hell. Seriously.
Uh,
Seriously.
Ricardo, you're standing there and like Cobblepot comes over and looks like he looks very confident in his strike, and he just takes a giant whiff of the wind. And then Rich comes over and he looks incredibly confident riding on his horse, and he like, are you attacking with your spear?
No, with my bastard sword.
He like takes one swing and just misses completely, and then takes another one, making sure that this one really hits, and kind of slides off the horse a little bit, but still stays on and misses completely.
Okay.
What are you doing?
And then there's the scared archer trying to get himself together, right? Next to me?
Yes.
Okay. How close am I to him?
He's probably about 5 feet from you. He was behind the hobgoblin that was in front of you.
Okay. Can I walk up to him, hug him, and cast a spell?
If you... He's got a bow. Yeah, you can totally do that.
Okay. So I'll walk up to him. He's scared as shit.
Yeah.
And then I'll hug him.
Okay.
I'll say, "Don't worry, child. It will soon be over." And I whisper, "Shocking grasp."
Oh my
You didn't
God.
rest in between the 2 towns. You don't have shocking grasp.
What?
You
He's
used
so
it
we
up-
better
totally
than
slept.
Oh
nothing.
yeah, no, you totally slept. You're
Yeah, we
right.
slept.
You guys went
Yeah.
off 100 feet or 100 yards. Sorry. Go and roll for your shocking grasp.
Okay.
Oh, is that the damage? D8 plus 3?
I think so.
Yes, it is.
I mean,
Okay, yeah.
hugging.
He lovingly accepts your embrace, and you fry him. But since you are hugging him, you also take 7 damage.
Would I take damage from my own spell, though?
You know, I'm reading through this,
I don't know. I guess it would complete the
and it
circuit
doesn't say
still.
against
Coming
it.
out of his hands.
Like, I would understand, like, when Cobblepot and I, like, traded spells, because they were, but, like, if the spell is coming from me, that kind of makes less sense that it would.
But you're still touching
back.
his body, like you're embracing him in this hug with your hands on his back, and your chest is against his chest, so there still is a way.
So here's
concurrent.
my lawyer
Yeah, but-
against this.
Okay.
Is that with
Yeah,
shocking
because
grasp,
every time
he
would
always touches
happen.
them. Yeah, every
Right,
time
yeah.
it would happen.
But
he's never
the electricity's
connecting to
coming
them.
out of the hand, so it's not gonna the current's not gonna flow up backwards, because it's not a lower.
Yeah, it flows out and it's flowing
Potential.
through this body back to your chest.
Yeah, so it's going from like a higher potential to technically like a lower
But I
potential.
feel like
to the body.
it's like a snake can't poison itself with its own venom. It's kind of like
Yeah,
Could it though? What happens if a snake bites himself?
Yeah, that's not.
it wouldn't be
could.
poisoned. No way. It would bite himself.
Like
Are snakes
it doesn't
resistant to
store the
poison? I don't think
in
they
all
are.
its cells. I think it could poison.
JP, you
itself.
didn't play Pokemon even. I don't know how you would know this thing.
So funny.
You,
What? Know that you can poison it itself? Is that what you're saying?
Rich, what's Neil's
Yeah, Rich,
opinion
you
on
want to
this?
weigh in on this?
I'm sorry. I was reading something. I'm just trying to kill people, right? As for the shocking grasp, though,
If he's
it's
hugging
really up to the
someone,
DM. I mean, I don't want to infringe on your DM overruling here, so it's your call to make, and the player shouldn't question
I think it would only be a small amount that would go back to him, because his resistance isn't as much as the ground. Or wait, no wait, way
That's
more would
getting
go
way
back
too
to him, because his
technical.
resistance isn't as much as the ground.
But the
Yeah.
circuit, look, he's producing the electricity on himself. The electricity is coming from his hand. Why would, if it doesn't hurt him when he's touching him, why
Because
would it
that's
hurt
from
him if
his
he's touching
hand.
him?
It's not from the rest of his body. He's
It's
not infusing it
magic.
his
It
entire
doesn't
body.
follow the rules of physics. It's fucking magic.
That's
the DM
true.
can decide whatever he wants, and it makes perfect sense.
His body is way
Okay.
lower resistance than the ground, so we're just
Magic! It's magic. It doesn't make sense. He's producing electricity from his hand. Come on. But it could go either way. It totally doesn't matter. It doesn't follow the rules of physics. JP, it's all on you.
Just know, JP, if this hurts me, it'll make it less cool in future times. I'm not gonna be able to hug people to death.
that is true. But it also makes it cooler that you take the damage yourself, knowing this, and look like more of a badass, knowing it's going to hurt you.
This is true if I didn't have 8 HP. Like I could kill myself every time I do this.
Yeah, you could. Well, I mean, when you level up, not really. If you have more, if you roll a 4 or higher on your next D4, so if you roll a 4 on your next D4, you won't kill yourself.
This is true.
Whatever the rule is
Okay.
right now, it has to be throughout the entire thing. So, do you want it to be cool and take damage, or do you want to just be able to hug people and not take damage?
How about I take less damage? Since we're so divided on this.
Okay, yeah, let's say you take half damage, and we round up.
Okay. Sounds good.
You take 4 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
I
The guy-
accept it lovingly.
Yeah, the guy that you're hugging falls over to the ground. Or, sorry, slumps in your body as you give him this shock. And you feel like he's not able to carry his own weight anymore. He's lifeless.
I'll fall down with his weight, like on my ass, and I'll shed a tear. As I hug him.
Okay. All right. There is still... I think that's actually it. No, that was the last one. All these bodies are laying on the ground now in the middle of the road. What are you guys doing?
Was Cobblepot
I think I'm dead actually.
managing that one?
Are
I think
you
I'm at
dead?
0.
How much damage you
I'm
take?
at 0 or 1.
How much
I
damage you
took
take?
4, but I took damage before.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not sure
you're
if I
totally
took
at 0.
3 or
I healed you to full though, even with that.
No, you took
I
damage
took
from the
damage in
archer.
this fight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you embrace this guy and slump to the ground, you also slump to the ground and fall lifeless.
Then I would be casting cure moderate wounds on him.
Yeah, totally.
Thank you.
D10 plus 1.
Yep.
I mean, if it's D10 plus 1, I already...
You're back to life.
You gain 4 HP total.
Yeah, you're
That
back
was
to
a
4.
shitty roll.
Wow.
Yeah, you come back to. You're a little bit confused and dazed, or dazed and confused rather, and you understand what happened. What are you guys doing now?
Did Cobblepot try to stop the bleeding of that one goblin?
I
He
dismount
didn't.
and walk over to the wounded goblin, and I put my sword through its chest.
No, I see you dismount, and I
No,
know
you
what
charged.
you're
You
up to.
charged down the path at the fleeing hobgoblin. I am so close to this guy. I'm right next to him. You're way down the road. I just hop off and.
It's true.
Well, I guess
Yep.
that settles that. I will
I
loot
start
the
looting
hobgoblins'
them.
bodies. Yeah.
You're over near the archers, and Rich is over near the fighters. So you loot the 3 archers. Rich loots the 3 fighters. Or no, 2 archers because one of them ran. Where's Riley at? So you loot 2 bodies and get. You get 7 silver off one of them, Ryan. Another 8 silver off the other one. Rich, you're looting the 3 bodies over where you were, or sorry, 4 bodies, right?
Yeah.
You get. You find actually 2 gold on these guys. Looks like they've been doing this for quite some time.
I stand up, dust myself off, and say, "Fucking bandits."